Hey, everybody, welcome to your Cancer horoscopes for this week ending August 5th. Focus is moving into, or just leaving, actually. Focus is on work and career. And we have Juno coming in to influence this week because we have no major planets influencing Cancer currently right now. Juno is known as the great consort. So Juno really is all about relationships and how you relate to other people. And this can be a little bit difficult, challenging, sticky, even, if you will, for Cancers in terms of the building of their relationships. Almost every Cancer I've ever known has the immense trust issues. And sometimes these individuals do come from a place where there's a lot of trauma, but sometimes they don't. This is literally just a Cancer thing, to where security is really important, trust is really important. When you're talking about relationships that have to do with your long-term career goals, the success of your career is really important, more so if you can trust the people that you are working with. And this is really the focus for this week for you guys. When we're talking about long-term career goals, I think a lot of people get stuck, Cancer or no Cancer. A lot of people get stuck on whether or not they're getting help. And if they're not getting the help that they need, this is the reason why they're not successful. Now, success is not based on who's there for you. It never has been. Just in case you need that confirmation, it never has been. Yes, there are individuals who had help in their career. I had help to get to where I am now. But if that help did not present itself, that doesn't mean that I couldn't be where I am right now either, or somebody else couldn't have helped me, or I couldn't have learned on my own on how to do this, right? But also, in many cases, I went to go looking for the help that I needed instead of sitting and waiting for it to come to me. Not saying that you guys are doing this, but a lot of people are doing that right now. It's like one of my favorite memes ever on Facebook. Stop waiting for Prince Charming to come to your door. Go look for him. The poor guy might be stuck in a tree or something. Nothing comes to those who sit and wait for it. That's the bottom line there. You have to put in the steps and you have to put in the work to it. And the minute you start saying, well, I would do that, but I don't have anybody to drive me around, or I don't have anybody to motivate me, or I don't have anybody to point me in the right direction, that's when you're saying, I'm choosing not to do it. And that is never a good choice. It's not a choice that's going to get you where you want to go. So the bottom line is that really you have two choices. Start the process and start moving forward with or without the help, or continue to sit there and wait for somebody to come and hold your hand through it. Chances are you're going to get much farther if you do the first one and not the second one. The second one doesn't really get you anywhere but where you are right now, which may be fine for you now, but trust me, that space is going to become dark and depressing and heavy and feel like a giant anchor or a giant weight around your leg, like you just can't move forward. And the longer you stay in that place, the harder it is to get out of that place. The harder it is to convince yourself that you're worth getting out of that place. It's just a vicious cycle. And I've seen this vicious cycle play out over and over and over again. It's just not worth it. You Cancers, you guys are special people. We need our Cancers in the world. There are caretakers. They're the people that heal other people. They're the people that love other people, despite what they're getting. The amount of love that cancers give is just amazing to me. And I've known quite a few of them over the years. Yes, I've known some cancers who aren't the best people in the world. Every zodiac sign has those people. But as a rule, I love my cancers. My little boy, when I was really sick, and he was little, I was really, really sick, and he knew I needed to eat something. I just couldn't, I didn't have the strength to even get up and make myself something. And he says, Mom, I'm gonna take care of it. He was like 9. Okay. He went and made me a salad. Okay. It was 9, all right. But he did put some lettuce in there, cut up a little tomato, put some whatever else was in there, and then he drizzled honey over the entire thing, which is not something that you would think you would put on a salad. But he brought it to me and he said, I put honey in it because I heard you say that it's good for your stomach and it will help, because that was the issue that I was having, was some issues with my stomach. I tell you what, it tasted weird, but I ate that salad because that came from his heart. Absolutely. He knew, he heard that this was something that might heal me. So he put it in the food. Whether it belonged there or not was really irrelevant to him at the time. I ate the whole thing and it did make me feel better because he made that salad with love. And that's what cancers do. Everything you guys do, you make it, you create it, you work it with love. And if you're too busy sitting there thinking, should I or shouldn't I forever, you're denying that love to yourself as well as to the people around you. So this week, let's focus on those career goals. Let's focus on that thing that's pulling you, actually taking the time to find out what it takes to move in that direction. Whether you have the support of your family or not, that's irrelevant. There are so many successful people out there who did not have the support of their family, and they made it anyways, because that's not what it's about. It's about what you put into it, not what your family is putting into it for you. So that's what I have for you guys this week. If you love your horoscopes, do click the link below and send me a copy. You know I would appreciate that so very, very much. And I will see you guys next week. You guys grab on to that awesomeness and make it a great week, everybody. I'll see you next week.